Hey guys! So it's monthly favourites time again. I'm sorry this video is a little bit late this month. I actually was meant to upload it last Sunday, but I had a bit of a special video with Kendall Jenner, so it got bumped back to today, so I hope you don't mind that it's late. If you haven't seen the Kendall Jenner video already, I'll put a link below, and if you're not already subscribed to be notified of new videos when you come onto YouTube, then make sure you click the subscribe button. I'll put it here for you guys. So getting on to things that I've been loving this month. I actually have quite a short list, but it's a very short and sweet list because I'm seriously loving these things. First of all, starting off with bronzer, and this month I discovered the L'Oreal Glam Bronze Cushion de Soleil Cushion Bronzer. Big fan of this. It's like a cream texture bronzer in a cushion compact. If you haven't seen or heard of the cushion compact like thing yet, where have you been? They've kind of been taking over the beauty world over the past few months / year really, because Lancome brought theirs out quite a long time ago now. L'Oreal have followed suit and have their foundations, but I'm actually more into the bronzer. I really love this. It's such a nice texture, it blends into your skin so beautifully, it gives you a really nice glow. I actually use it with a brush and not the compact. Like, this is a bit dirty from just being in a cream bronzer compact, but it's actually not been used. Like, I don't really use that. I use a stippling brush, a duo fibre stippling brush, and really work it into the skin. I'm actually not wearing it today, but I'm going to get onto that at the end because I'm wearing something different today that I want to talk about as well. But I have been wearing this most days. It's just a really easy kind of go-to summer product that I would definitely recommend to you guys. Secondly, I've got another compact that I've had in my handbag all this month and I've been absolutely loving it. It's from a brand called Arborian. It's their 0.09 Touch O Ginseng. What a weird name, right? But it is a cream to powder compact with SPF in it, and I love this because it's kind of like an all-in-one product. I hate that feeling when you're out and you're in a bit of a hurry and you want to touch up your foundation or your concealer or your powder, and this really just does everything because it has coverage, it has SPF, it's a cream to powder kind of finish, so it's matte, so you can really just use it to touch up coverage wherever you need it, and it has SPF in it. Arborian is a Korean skincare brand. I really like their lip balm as well actually, and it's not the cheapest. I believe this is around £20, this product. I'm going to link everything in the info bar below where you can kind of check out the prices and go and buy it if you want to, but yeah, it's not the cheapest compact, but I feel like it's a really good everyday in your handbag staple. The other thing that I've been wearing pretty much every single day this month is this concealer from Bourjois. It's the Radiance Reveal Concealer. This is in number 2, but I also have number 1, and I tend to use number 1 under my eyes and along my nose, and then number 2 on the rest of my face. I really love the texture of this. It's really creamy and kind of slightly glowy, but not shimmery. It's just got a very nice kind of moisturizing texture to it. It reminds me a lot of the NARS one, and also of the Chanel Perfection concealer that I really love as well. So yeah, I'm a really big fan of that, and they're not like the cheapest drugstore kind of level brand, Bourjois, but I feel like for, I think this is like £9 something, and I feel like for that it's such a good concealer. Big fan of that. Another thing that I've been loving this month, complexion wise, I feel like all of my makeup is complexion makeup this month, which is kind of strange. Another thing that I've been loving is the Jouer Luminizing Moisture Tint. It's got SPF 20, it's oil free, and I love this as a primer underneath my foundation, just really give you a really beautiful glow. The colour I have is blush as well, so it has a kind of like pinky brightening effect to it, and I also love using this on its own as well because it does have a bit of coverage to it. It's not like a high coverage like a full-on foundation, but it definitely is like a tinted moisturiser kind of level of coverage, so if you want that no makeup kind of look, this stuff is really good as well, and it just leaves your skin just looking really naturally beautiful and glowy, and I really like it. The other thing that I've been loving this month and last month actually are blotting sheets. These ones are from a brand called Tatcha, and they are Japanese ones. I picked them up in Sephora when I was in Vegas a couple of weeks ago, and I really like them because these ones don't have any kind of powdery residue to them. However, they're not quite as effective as the MAC ones. I think the MAC are like my all-time favourite ones. But they are a bit more expensive. I love blotting sheets, and I never really thought I needed them because I don't have particularly oily skin, until a makeup artist that was doing my makeup a few weeks ago said to me, or actually probably a couple of months ago now, said to me like how good they are even if you don't have oily skin, if you're on the go, because you can essentially remove all of the oil from your skin before you then reapply your makeup or your powder. And if you are on the go and using makeup brushes, if you put your makeup directly onto any oil on your skin, obviously the makeup brushes will then absorb the oil, and then if you go back into your makeup, the oil goes into your makeup, and then you get that layer of hardened kind of like grossness on top of your powders. If that's ever happened to you, then blotting sheets might be a good option because you can get rid of all the oil and then apply your makeup over the top. I'm a big fan of them anyway, and I never had really oily skin, so I didn't think like, oh, I really need them, but they are so good. Now that I have them and started using them, I'm like, that's it, I'm sold for life. So for perfume this month, I've been obsessed with the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess fragrance. As you can tell, I've used up about a third of it, and I really haven't had it for that long. I love this scent, and it's no different to the normal scents. They bring this scent out every single year, and I've always kind of liked it, but I've never totally fallen in love with it and been totally obsessed with it before, but this year I am. It just smells like summer and sun cream and beaches and everything nice. Yeah, if you haven't smelled this, head to the counter next time you're passing and just have a smell and see if you like it and let me know what you think, because I really like it and it smells like summer. It's limited edition for summer, but like I said, they bring it out every year. And then I wanted to really quickly mention this palette because I didn't get this in time to put it in my new in beauty video. It's kind of a long story. It's actually going up after this video, but I'm refilming this one because my hair was crazy in it and I filmed it already. This is the second time I'm filming it. Whatever, long story. But I didn't get this in time to put this in my new in beauty video for June, but it is coming out in June and I've done a full blog post on it. I am wearing a full face of Tarte makeup today, and it is the Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette. If you guys don't know who Graveyard Girl is, she's a massive YouTuber from Texas, and she's really funny. Like, I'm sure you guys have all heard of her because she's huge, but she's kind of like alternative. She's got a really quirky vibe about her, and I've watched her kind of on and off for years and years. Anyway, I got sent her palette recently, and I opened it. I was like, oh my god, this is like my dream palette. It is so, so beautiful, and I actually used it all today. So all of my bronzer, highlighter, blusher, and all of my eyeshadows are from this palette. It is outstanding. I'm going to do a full blog post on this today when I'm filming this, so it'll be up already once you guys watch this video. So I'm going to put a link to it in the info bar below. This isn't really a monthly favourite because I've only used it today, but I wanted to mention it. I'm going to give it a bit of an honourable mention in this video for being so amazing, and to direct you all to the blog post if you guys want to know more about it, because it is coming out. I feel like it's coming out the day after this video is going live, so yeah, just look at the colours, they're amazing. And it's $45 as well, which is like £30, and you get a highlighter, a blusher, a bronzer, and 9 eyeshadows, and an eyeshadow brush. I feel like that is really good value. Anyway, fashion favourites this month. The first one is a jacket that I've got so many questions about, I can't even tell you. This is my silk floral bomber jacket from New Look. I don't know if you guys will really be able to see too well. Ooh, I nearly fell over because this print on my top does not go with the jacket, but this is what the jacket looks like. It's just a silky material, classic kind of bomber cut, but it's in a really beautiful kind of blush pink colour. This I got via ASOS, but it is from New Look. I believe it's now sold out on ASOS, but you can still get it from New Look, and it was $29.99. I love it. I've been wearing it like non-stop. It has like that masculine kind of bomber cut, but it's a really feminine fabric, and I've just been wearing it so much this month. I really love it, and it's the perfect kind of cover up for this type of weather and this time of year when it's not really warm. You still want a jacket, but you don't want like a full-on jacket. I also sometimes layer it up underneath my leather jacket as well. Really like that, and I'll pop a link down below to where you can get it because it is sold out on ASOS now, I think. Then the other thing that I've been loving this month are these shoes. These are from Topshop. I've shown these in a haul video already, but these are the kind of Beyond a Castana wannabe shoes from Topshop. They're called the Gretchen, and I love them. I wore these every single day that I was in Vegas a couple of weeks ago, and I've worn them a couple of other times as well since then, and they are really comfy, surprisingly comfy. They don't look comfy, and they have this just really beautiful kind of like mesh kind of cut out design to them. They have the straps which are kind of crazy, but I'm going to show a close up so you can see what they look like on, because they look a bit crazy at the moment. I just love the colour of these. They're so flattering. They are that really kind of pretty, slightly pinky nude that's really flattering on my skin tone. I really, really like them. They are a lot cheaper than the Beyond a Castana ones, which are about £500. Ouch. These ones are $69, so they're still expensive for Topshop, but they're really beautifully made, and I'm very, very happy that I have them in my wardrobe. So that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Like I said in the beginning, if you're not already subscribed, then please click that button, and I will see you again in my next video on Sunday. Bye guys.